Hello. So today we will talk about this little guy here, which is a survival bracelet. It's not your typical survival bracelet, it's a different type. You most likely will be familiar with something like this, some type of paracord bracelet with some other items added on them or not. They have their purpose, and it's never wrong to combine something like this together, but for this one it has different reasons in mind, and it has different applications as well. So most of the time it's fashionable enough when you are out and about in a city or in the wilderness. Well, in the wilderness it doesn't matter, but in the city or when you pass through cities or civilized areas, it will be kind of belonging there. Yeah, it's fashionable enough and it looks good, at least in my opinion, and not only my opinion. But yeah, it looks kind of belongs there. Yeah. Then what it is, it will be actually not very complicated. It's just one or maybe two silver coins that you may have, a piece of leather, some adhesive band, double adhesive band, and is not any double adhesive band. It's actually a very important one to have, nanotape, and it's important for the features it has. And just regular bracelets which you will build on. Now you can build on something like this with no problem, but this will be just a bit more suitable for everyday carry, let's put it like that. Yeah, so when you go at work, when you go in the city, when you go to the movie, when you go shopping, this looks like kind of belonging there on your wrist. So why you want silver coins? First is their purchasing power. So it's good to have at any point in time on you some cash or something to pay with in today's society that relies so much on electronic payments, regardless if you talk about cards or wire transfers or paying with your phone and stuff like that, or crypto. You have to keep in mind that it's always possible for the system to go down. And when the system goes down, you may find yourself in an impossibility to pay. Now, this may come handy. Normally, cash is the first method to go to, but if you don't have cash with you for some reason, this, as long as you have one on your wrist, it's always with you. Yeah, this particular one, it's always with me for more than 5 years now. So it will be good to purchase things or pay services with. Second is its purifying ability. So being 99.999 pure silver, these coins will be able to purify water if you find yourself in a predicament while in the wilderness or on the road. So I wear this one a lot. I started wearing it a lot because I travel a lot with my wife with our camper van, and you never know what you encounter on the road and where your path may lead and what obstacles you will face. So it's always good to be prepared. But the way it works is, if from my research, if you use a 1 ounce of pure silver in 1 liter of water for roughly half an hour to an hour, you will be able to sterilize that liter of water and make it drinkable. Yeah. So now keep in mind that's not filtering. So if you need to filter, you will need to improvise the filter with whatever else you have available, but it will sterilize it. So that will make it safe to drink. Yeah. Now, you may want to do some of your own research on that, see what you will find out. The thing is, the silver was used from antiquity in order to purify both water containers and silverware, yeah, like forks and spoons and stuff like that. It was a reason for which they were made out of silver or later on plated with silver, yeah. And the reason was just that inhibiting power of silver that can destroy viruses and bacteria. Second thing you can use out of here will be the leather piece, and that will be together with the little pieces of cordage that are holding together the leather on the bracelet itself, yeah. So how you will be able to use that? Well, you have to combine it with two other elements that you may have in your backpack if you go in a day hike or even for longer backpacking trips. And that will be something like this. These are finger tourniquets or medical tourniquets, latex tourniquets that you can have in your medical kit. They don't weigh a ton, and they are very useful both in medical application and also for something like this. Now, it's easy to improvise a slingshot when you have the elastic bands, you have the leather, and you have the cordage to put it all together. So if these are in my medical kit and these are on my wrist, all I need from the forest is a piece of Y beam, yeah, a Y branch to complete my slingshot. Now, if you don't have the tourniquets with you, no problem. You may have something like this latex tubing in your water kit for your water filter, yeah, and that may work just as well for a slingshot as these bands will work, yeah. So that will be a second application of what you have on these bracelets. The third one is the band itself, the adhesive band, and that will be this guy here, which is called the nano tape. And it has some interesting properties. It can be reused. So even though this gripped these coins for more than 5 years now, if I take the one coin down and take the tape out of that piece of leather, I can attach it to something else. It's double adhesive tape, so I can use it to attach some other items together or to repair something in a pinch, yeah. And one thing it's known for this type of tape is its ability to stick pretty much anything. So just as an example, I have here my my motorcycle bag that has this pouch attached with this precise tape for more than 4 years now, or 5 years. Sometimes I take this saddle bag in the woods with me on just a short trip around the block here. And yeah, so this was designed to hold my bear banger and the flares that comes with it. And it was pulled on by branches and bush and stuff like that, hanging on stuff, and you can see it's still here, yeah. So that's something you may want to keep in mind, that it can glue together even textiles or other type of fabrics, leather, plastic, wood, metal, you name it, it will adhere to it and may be handy to have. So if you need to repair something in a pinch, just remove one of the coins, remove the tape underneath there, and use it to repair what you need to repair. A third thing you can use just as is the cordage itself, yeah. So this cordage is not much, it's about 1 foot of cordage on each side, but if you have to tie something together in a pinch, or just repair something quickly, may be just enough for what you need in that situation. So there are some applications that you may not do with a regular survival bracelet, but where this may come in handy to help you get by your day and solve some problems that occurred unexpectedly. Yeah, I hope you guys find it useful, and if you want to make one for yourself, go ahead. Just make sure you choose a proper rated silver coin. Make sure it's actually silver, and then you can make your own and rely on it if you need to. Other than just being useful and fashionable, it's also a conversation piece. So I've been asked a lot, why do I wear two watches when I have it on my wrist? It looks like just the second watch. Yeah, so it's a good way to start a conversation with somebody, especially at a campfire, or if you meet people on the trail and take a break for lunch or stuff like that. Yeah, so keep this in mind. I hope you find it useful, and enjoy your walks on the trails, and enjoy your time in the wilderness as well. Have a good one.